YouTube, I am back. It's some more Aethermancer action. Last time I said, you know, if we win this, in fact, I said regardless of winning this, we did win this, of course, because it is I. We should bump the difficulty up, because we've been having too easy a time of it at heroic difficulty. I think I've played, like, all the monsters that I particularly wanted to play. So I think we are now in the realm of, let's put it onto Mythic and see how things go. So at Mythic, the corruption, which is any time my monsters take damage, they start the next battle with, like, a little bit of reduced health. Before that was kind of, I think it's 75, was it? Oh no, it's at 99, never mind. So we still can get corrupted to, like, 99% health, which basically means we can start battles on 1 health, which is really bad, obviously. Monsters get an additional trait, which I think was also in heroic. Enemies have 30% more health than before. They used to be 20. And bosses have 70 and it used to be 50. And we've had a few boss battles on heroic where we actually nearly perished. And it was like a last turn survival type of situation. And we just snuck through. So this could be really, really hard. Also now, enemies deal additional damage in the second biome and +2 damage in the third biome, which is really scary for the crocodile enemies, or even, you know, the Naga guys that do like a counter attack, which is very hard to avoid. That's going to be really, really scary. Enemies have additional poise, bosses have 2 additional poise, and bosses have another trait. So bosses get harder, just everything gets harder. On the plus side though, we get more worthiness, which means that my monsters will level up faster. Whatever event is going on in the world, it's really best to go unmentioned. Rarely anything good. I kind of agree, although I have caught a bit of the Winter Olympics that's going on right now, and that's been pretty entertaining. I've not caught any of my favourite sport yet, though. I don't know if it's on the iPlayer, you know, the BBC's, the Britain's local news station type thing, but I've not caught any of the curling yet. I normally like to watch a bit of the curling, but I don't know what it's been. I've just been busy every time a curling game is on. In fact, one is literally on right now, and I'm missing it for a stream. Maybe that's part of the issue. Maybe the streams have been coinciding with the curling, but man, for me, curling is like one of the top Winter Olympic sports. The one I did catch earlier, though, was the luge. You're not an Olympic enjoyer, personally? Okay, this may be a hot take, I don't know. I'm not a fan of and this is for more the Summer Olympics, I'm not as big a fan of the track events as I am, like, the other, like, niche sports. Like, the sports climbing, that appeals to me. That's entertaining, because I don't watch it any other time. The whitewater canoeing, whatever it's called, I forgot what it's called now, where you go through all the gates on a little raft thing and, you know, paddling through it, and sometimes you have to paddle against, like, the grain. Very good. 100 meters, it's a bit of a snooze, honestly. I know it's one of the big tickets in town, but I find it a bit tedious. Some Olympics are the best because, you know, you win the basketball. Yeah. Some of the medals are falling off. I did see that some of them are breaking. Okay. So, who do we start with? I mean, honestly, I wish the game would start with, like, a restricted cast of characters, because it's too much, right? Just having the full roster of creatures to deal with. What shift did Medusa do? One of the things that I will say is, I think one of the reasons I had a big difficulty going to heroic difficulty is that at heroic difficulty, when I first tried to do it at heroic difficulty, my monsters didn't have a worthiness level up, and the worthiness level up actually gives you some, like, starting stats. So I think we have to pick a worthiness creature at least of 4. I think 5 actually just gives you points or something. It's kind of irrelevant. Did I literally pay to have all the creatures put there? Yeah, I mean, I wanted the option of the creatures there, but I want it to, like, I want it to be like Peglin, okay? Let's say Peglin. I want it to be like any, like, most roguelike games where it gives you 3 creatures, and you pick one to start with, and that's, like, your starting item, so to speak. It's nice having the full cast, but it feels like it creates a solvable game state. Soup Dog start. Are you not a worthiness 0, though? Worthiness 2. He's going to get absolutely obliterated. What's his deal? So he's a healer, and has burn. I mean, I could try it, but I'm feeling a little bit concerned. What was your deal, sorry, in this mode? You become from poison to... Oh, it just changes your damage, right? And you're a weakness lord instead of... You're normal? Is that what it is? Oh yeah, you're a terror lord and you become a weakness lord. If I don't use it, he's always going to be worthiness too. I'm making it harder for myself though. Fine, we'll pick something better after this. It's probably not a bad idea to pick a healer first anyway. So we're looking for burn synergies, possibly tank, possibly damage. So it's not going to be you, that I know for a fact. Could be the cat. Oh my god, I've got certainly a cast of characters here. I might pick Cat Zerker again, not just because, oh, I've got both forms of the cat. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, 2 forms of cat is kind of appealing, actually. What's your difference for shifted? Is it just your elements? Oh, you get force. You know what? Let's do shifted cat. If I win, I can call it Crazy Mythic Challenge on YouTube and make a pog face and get rich on YouTube. You're right, I do have a reroll as well if I want to do the reroll. Maybe the reroll is a better option because it doesn't have any synergy with burn. And I think one of my issues with this guy last time was he was a little bit frail, but to be fair, at the time he was worthiness 1 as well. You know what? I'm just going to take him. I'll take him for damage. I'll take the shifted variant as well. And we'll see what he can do. And also not just because he's a Puskins, and I do like cats. Okay, so this floor is probably going to be really scary. What really intrigues me is, like, right now, I have really no reason to not fight things. I can't break you. I have no reason to just not fight things. I might as well just fight everything, get all the experience and so on and so forth. Maybe it's the hardest difficulty. There are situations where I don't want to take fights. I doubt it, but, you know, maybe. Okay, I say I can burn the Fire Lord, but actually it turns out I don't have fire damage either. So that's a bit of an issue. Oh, boiling soup is fire. Okay, hang on a minute. I just need to generate water. Can you generate water? No. Makes you sad that Reddit hates Soup Dog. I have no idea what the logic of this game is. Like, I don't know any of the strong builds. I've had really strong builds, namely when I use the Purging Whip. This is going to be really, really awkward. I'm just forewarning you this. Because I'm buffing the bird, which I don't really want to do. Like, they're both enemies where you don't want to hit them. Because they hit back harder because of it. Or poison you, I guess, in the case of the slime. But I don't really have any counterplay to it right now. Okay, now we can break you, which is the counterplay to this guy is to break him, then merge him before he gets to use his temporary buff. I can catch one if I want to, but I don't want to. I want to save my blank mementos for all the secret creatures out there. My cat is extremely upset right now. But as long as we kill this turn, it's all good. Okay. Monster sword, not that useful. I probably would want equipment. So, for example, I could just leave the floor now and go get a third guy. But I miss out on experience, and I don't know really what the value of the experience is yet at this difficulty. Obviously, it's good. But is it worth risking my life over? I don't know. I'm actually going to work you down. I think you're called Orthrus. Normally I just kill the other enemy because this guy's a sidekick lord, so if you kill the other guy, the sidekick does nothing anyway. But I think I can break you easier. What are you up to, sorry? Raw. You're putting redirect on self. Actually not a big issue, because you have the ability to cleave. Okay, so you redirect, but it's not a huge issue. You attack and heal, actually. Okay, now you're attacking, and you're healing, and cleansing, and sidekicking. Okay. Well, you're actually not going to do any of that. Can you explain what jumping on different enemies does? So, the enemy that I jump onto, I break 3, I think it is, of their poise. So I basically start the battle with them, like, being a more weakened state. And the reason I select one over the other one is, for example, right now I struggle to do fire damage because the only person that can do the fire damage is this guy, and I'm not generating enough water aether to start battles with, to start with boiling soup active. So I wanted to take the Wind Lord because Long Slash was automatically up. There is a bit of variance, I think, because I think I generate a random aether as well. I don't quite understand fully how the aether generation works, but at least this has always been up on the first turn. This hasn't always been up on the first turn. 2 on the ground and 3 in the air. Okay. That kind of tracks. It's actually going to be one of the big scary things for this difficulty is that they have an additional poise. Because breaking them is so strong in this game. Like, it's literally removing an action. It's almost akin to, like, you know, in Pokemon VGC of killing a Pokemon. It denies your opponent an action. And a lot of the battles, I break them and then I kill them on the subsequent turn. Or at least within 2 turns. That now is going to be a bit more awkward to do, I think. Aura. Whenever regeneration stacks are applied to an ally, applies an additional stack. The healing and regeneration stacks is reduced by 1. Kind of a shame because my other Cat Zerka form has regeneration and I got rid of it. So this could have been good, but eh. Whenever regeneration triggers on an ally, shields them for 5. For every 3 consumed regeneration stacks, applies power to the ally with the least amount of power. You know what? Let's try Regenerated Prime. It gives me some sort of scaling form. And maybe if I grab another regeneration guy, I can get them to scale. And by them, I guess it scales anyone, right? Because it's not the person that consumed it. It's just the least holder. And Cat Zerka. While this monster has Force, it gains +2 defense and takes 1 less corruption from enemy attacks. I don't think right now I can get Force right. Wait, do my abilities have Force on them? Oh, Tempering does. Okay. On dedicated support action, heals target ally for 3, shields them for 3 applies to... no, not that. Aura. 4 stacks on allies now only apply to the first hit of each attack. Allies deal +2 crit damage to every stack of Force on them. I mean... this seems somewhat interesting just to, like, make you a bit tankier. But the problem with Force is that, like, it's, you know, easy come, easy go right now for me. I can only put 1 on the character. I'm actually going to re-roll. I think I can get something better. For every 15 healing this monster receives or applies to allies, applies sidekick to self. I think that actually is better to some degree. Sadly, again, I don't have the regeneration on this guy, but the sidekick could be really useful. On crit from an ally, deals a 3 wild damage hit. For the crit build, very good. Crit chance goes up. On every 3 crits generated to wild aether. That also is pretty good, actually. I think actually I'm going to grab Critical Aether. It's kind of a shame because I think this is the rarer form, which is why it's like yellow text. Or like, I think it's a trait that you don't normally get on this character or something along those lines. I can't remember exactly what the yellow thing was anymore. I think it's like a trait that should be accessed by another character but like fits your brief, right? You know, like heal plus sidekick. But just getting increased crit chance is more damage. Okay, it was basically a free reroll at the end because I got given 1 back. I can purge a monster soul to gain a boon. Burn, heal, or crit. We'll take crit. Alright, you're going to give me an item. Belt. On interrupt, 75% chance to apply power to self. Force chance plus 33. I mean, this seems incredibly good for the cat. On support action, converts a random Aether into wild Aether and shields self for 2. And you start with temporary power. Bit anti-synergistic because it's a support action and then gives you power. Not completely worthless, but give me the belt. And we'll whack that on Cat Zerka. And I think that's it for the floor. Okay, we are offered Envoy, Knight, or Loot Drop Rare. An Envoy gives you, like, equipment you can use in battle. I think I'd actually prefer to get items I can put on my characters. We'll go for the Knight. I don't really know what the big difference between... I guess Knight can give you some money, rather than just getting epic loot. Or rare loot in this case, but I think they both give you loot, so, like... There's more options with this guy versus the other one. Okay. So you're a Force Lord as well, which is kind of interesting. You're a Force Lord in base form, but not in your other form. And actually, you're a tag, so I think we might grab Naga here. It just seems to have, like, a bit of synergies with the other guys. And Force and Crit build kind of go quite hand in hand. I know they tried to make Crit build more bleed focused, but they both apply like a crit, right? Whenever this monster applies a debuff to an enemy, 15% chance to apply another second of the same debuff. We're not really about that lifestyle. Or another belt. On the interrupt, 50% chance to apply power to self. We'll take it because I think the other option was kind of worthless. I'll put it on Naga, I suppose, but not a great get. I guess if I knew it was going to be common loot and not rare loot, I guess that's the chance. By the way, I think there's a secret enemy up here. Two Mandragoras and a Tatzelworm. The Mandragora is going to offer a lot of healing. The Tatzelworm, I actually have a lot of respect for because it does a lot of poison damage. Okay, so you're doing a big hit and putting regeneration on people, which is pretty not cool. What was your deal again? Shield, self, force, self. So everything does force to self. Okay. I think first things first. Oh, I could break you, actually. I say that. I really want to deal with this Tatzelworm. I actually have a lot of respect for it. I think if you ignore it, it actually can become very frightening. I'm going to attack here to generate a Fire Aether. So then you can do fiery stabs. I could break a guy, but I think I'm still just going to keep you low. Also, very nicely for me, they're actually spreading the damage around a little bit. Well, that was a pretty big hit. I'll give them that. You can't have multiple of the same unit. I've tested it. You can only have max one soup dog. You know, I didn't even consider that. If you have a... The snake basically gets more attacks, right? Because they have a reaction attack that if they have force and get hit, they strike back. So it increases the chance that they're going to interrupt people, which increases the chance of a belt proccing. So actually the belt is probably better on you. Anyway, we are going to do AoE crit. I will crit one of the units. You should probably heal at this point. And then we'll break this node. What are you actually up to, sorry? A heal. And you're just healing one another. Okay, whatever. I'll break you. Yeah, even with the alt forms, you can't have two of the same alt form. Alright, big heal. God, this Naga is so strong. Get right to the devs. They might listen. A bit of a misplay for me. I should have done this in the opposite order so the Naga would have got another power boost, but I don't think it really matters. We'll finish you off. And perhaps to the surprise of no one, 3 units feels better than 2. Another skill reroll. I'm really all about the equipment lifestyle right now, game. If you'd be so kind. What do you do again? Oh yeah, the elemental affinity perk. I think I put that on Naga, because they're more likely to do a base attack on the reaction attack. Water or fire. So I'll generate another Aether of this variety when it attacks. I guess fire is the one I'm more restricted by right now, because I think I've got all units using a bit of fire. So I'll grab fire. That is rare Tatzelworm, whatever you want to call it. Shifted Tatzelworm. I can't remember if I got it. I think I do. We'll try and work it down, though. Don't have enough ingredients for 3 soup, guys. I like that to be the canonical lore. The affinity only on base attack, yeah. So if I attack with this guy, I think also it'd be counted as a fire attack now if I attack with them. For like the sake of poise, yeah. I'm literally breaking poise on this guy if I just do this attack. But I think... Let me check the text of this. I think when the Naga does his Fearless, it's a base attack, right? Maybe I'm wrong. It does say retaliate, actually, so maybe it doesn't work. I thought I just used the base attack to do it. Anyway, I have caught these Tatzelworms, apparently. So we'll just murder them. Oh my god! Was that a triple crit? And then we'll get some force on self. Yeah, he didn't generate it. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's still a good play, I think. Sadly, I can't generate a wind right now. Not a huge issue, though. We'll break you. And I think we can just kill you, like, however we want to. Alright, instant regeneration. On dedicated support action, triggers regeneration on each ally, then applies 2 force to each ally that had regeneration triggered this way. It could be really interesting, because I've got a unit that does regeneration and can apply regeneration, so I could spread force around, and force gives me crits, and the cat wants to crit, so there is, like, some degree of logic here. I think I'm actually going to take it. I can't really fully use it yet, but if we can start putting regeneration on everyone, then that thing's going to go crazy. Evasion goes up, debuff cleanse goes up. Sure, you can hold on to the boots. Okay, shiny slime we've definitely seen. Any secrets up here that I missed? There are secrets up here I missed. Generate wind right now. This is a Christian stream. Okay. I can't actually do earth damage right now very well. I think we go for Tatzelworm and I'll just leave the slime till later. Really awkward battle again. I'll need to come up with a solution for ground-based enemies, or earth-based enemies going forwards. Let me do this, because he's going to attack me anyway, so I'll get to retaliate. And I guess I'll just do a base attack here, so the retaliate kills you. The Soup Dog's both the dog and the slime combined. I can kind of see it. Okay, so this turn I'm probably going to have to heal. Let me do the heal. And if Naga does I can't remember what the word was for it, but like a specific support action, dedicated support action, the cat should trigger regeneration and instantly heal again. I think. And it's generated many forces. I do need to be a little bit careful here because I'm going to trigger burn and then get hit by this massive attack. And I may perish. I think to be just Giga safe. I know it's kind of pointless with what I do with the Naga, but I just wanted to make sure it worked the way I thought it did. I think I should heal to full. I'm actually still not sure I do take this turn. Hopefully I do. But yeah, he has a lot of debuffs now. I did generate Glory for increased damage. Again, I think you should do the heal. The cat's starting to pop. Alright, new action. Heals all allies for 10, applies 2 burn to all enemies. Could actually be quite nice, just because I don't have AoE healing. Oh, no, I've got AoE healing, but it's pretty weak. I guess it's 10 versus 6, so it's not as big a deal as I thought. Regeneration to an ally when I can trigger it. Trigger up to 10 regeneration stacks on them at once. Oh my god. That's incredible. Reactive Storm. 3x3 water fire damage against all enemies. Increased crit chance. On crit, triggers regeneration on the lowest health ally. Really interesting. If I can get regeneration going, and I get the perk again that I had earlier, where it was like, for every 10 regeneration you trigger, an effect occurs. We could just have every unit attacking and generating regeneration at the same time, then burning regeneration, and then triggering another effect. I'm actually grabbed this Reactive Storm. It's a really heavy ability, but, you know, AoE damage, increased crit chance would go well with the force that I'm generating as well. I kind of wish you were in base form so you had regeneration on your... as your build, but... okay. So there is an Earth one here. I might have to take this purely because it says Earth on it. Because otherwise I can't break Earth-based enemies. The Cleanse is nice, but yeah, we'll take Jewel Cutter. Skipping the heal nuke. 10 health is pretty minor in this game, I think. I only haven't checked at the bottom here. Let me just go down here. I spoke to you, right? Okay. Alright, there is literally nothing here. Oh no, I missed a few gems. Okay, we epic loot the Cook or Envoy. I will say, maybe this is a mythical thing. I've not seen a Aether Spring yet, and I feel like the Aether Springs were really strong. What if the powered up version heals for like 10 million? I mean, you don't really get an overpowered version of it, right? It's just the version you get. I have to synergize with it to make it more powerful. I guess Envoy to get an item. Alright, where's my guy? Where the envoy at? Antidote flask. Removing 5 debuffs might be quite nice. Yeah, let's get that. Okay, who are we dealing with here? Slime, normal. The dragon. What the fuck is this thing? Care package out here. I got a letter. To Cyrix, our savior, we've gathered some supplies and gold to aid you on your journey. We hope that this finds you well when you most need it. With sincere gratitude. Zanri, Kiefer, Sly Dog Jack, and Leaf. I get 5 gold. Huge, thanks. You've all given me like 1 gold each. By using supplies, you manage to cleanse 3 corruption from your monsters. Okay. It's pretty minor, I will say, but you know, it's nice to get a care package. Alright. Let me try and deal with the dragon. Does lighting all the torches do anything? I have no idea. I don't think so. I think it's just aesthetic. Wow, what an awful opening. I think you take one of these if I can't do a heal on one of my other characters innately. I'd like to generate some fire. Yeah, I think I just need to generate fire. Let me hit you. Then I can boiling soup you, start cooking. And I guess a base attack here. Very weak opening though. I guess I should attack with a Nog because I would generate double fire. Then I could have at least done a support action as the cat. And I actually got purged by the dragon in the end. Fortunately, purged that element I didn't really need that much. Okay, I actually could do the big reactive storm maneuver. I think I'll do it. Although, I'm a little bit spooked by what you're up to. Yeah, pretty spooky. Also pretty spooky. Alright, big attack. An aerial soup bombardment. We get a break on it. Get another break here, please. Oh, you're already broken, never mind. Just doing more damage to you. And I guess I'll just accept the poison. Okay, we have this up again, so I think we just send it. Also, I really like the animation. So yeah, I just need a way to trigger regeneration. And then we're actually just locked in. What are you doing, by the way? You're healing. Kind of annoying, actually. I'm actually going to use my heal again, just to be, like, doubly safe. Maybe a little bit greedy. Oh, not greedy. It's actually the complete opposite of greedy. Maybe a bit too cautious, actually. Like, it's really, like, adding up. Okay, one more level for Naga. The boss. Is that where our story ends? I think there is one more fight. I'd really like to do the other fight to get the other level. Banner. All of us gets 5% crit chance and 5% evasion. Evasion goes up as well. I think that might be better than what I've got on Domovoy right now. We have a bit more of a crit synergy. And there is another battle. Oh my god, it's Shiny Cat again. Alright, I'll try to take the Shiny Cat down. Because I now respect this game. It can do a lot of crit stuff. Oh my god, it's Double Cat! Hold on! They're cheating, why am I not allowed to do this? So what are you doing, sorry? Regeneration to all allies, if only I had that ability. God damn it. Okay, so I need to generate Earth. Which is actually pretty awkward for me to do it. As in, I can't do it. Let's get the regeneration trigger in. I don't really want to hit the chicken this turn, but it's only like gonna be 2 more damage, right? It's fine. Only 3 more damage. It's okay. Oh. Alright, critical hybridization. Alright, so the Double Cat is actually really frightening together. I didn't generate any Wind Aether, which is a pretty big issue, actually. So we're calling it the biggest issue. I'm gonna just keep healing. I gotta try to dodge. I will sidekick another attack in the future. I will generate Earth Aetherite. Oh my god. I actually might lose this fight. The Double Cat is too strong. I'm just not generating any Earth. And I need to generate Earth. Not even generating Wind much. Okay, I think I just have to do this then. I just send it. And hope for the best. Which is really frightening because this is going to get buffed and do 3 more damage. I have to break the chicken then, and I'll deal with the cats later. Okay, I broke the chicken, I think because I crit. More force, please, so I have a retaliate. And I think I'm just going to deal with the chicken. Okay, do I have big AoE attack up again? Because we might need it. God, he's got dodge now as well. Or at least the Black Cat does. Okay, let me just kill you. I think it's always good when your build is just generating like 800 different effects. Now, can I kill you this turn is the question. I cannot. So I think we should be a bit more sensible here. Let's just do a heal. Cooking stack's at 4 now. That should be your ass. Okay, we get a worthiness level, which actually is mitigating debuffs, which is okay. And then you. Retaliate triggers a 2x4 earth water damage attacking its enemy. It's a free action. I guess it's a free action. I like to take free actions when I can, because I think the dream is you take a free action in a normal turn. Why not heal the soup dog and kill the angry kitty? I mean, I think I had lethal, didn't I? So it didn't matter, so I just attacked. Okay, I think that's the floor then. Oh wait, I've not done this. Oh, a froggy shrine. The thing, I always forget what it does. That's how good it is. Yeah, you heal after the fight. Well, I say you heal. Your corruption retains. So I'm going to start the next fight at 14 health on the Katzerker, 39 on Domovoy, and 38 on Naga, which is pretty spicy. You know what? I have so many Aether crystals, give me gold. I don't know if I've got any use for them anymore. We have 80 gold. We're going to the shop. Okay, that is the alt form of the warden, is it? I do uncorrupt. There's some items that do it. There's a pot after I beat a boss that removes like 20 of it, I think. There are some abilities that remove it as well. Currently, I have no way of doing it, though. Okay, we're going to take this for certain. I think it's a really good item to be able to corrupt people more. Not great items, I'm just going to say it. I'm not thrilled by these. I think this is somewhat interesting because Domovoid's probably going to do a decent amount of support actions and it'll give me a heal on top of it. The dodge might be nice just to not take damage. The force strength is pretty meh. I could also put it on the Naga, but I think I'm not that bothered. I'm also semi-tempted to put this instead of the belt. Actually, let's get rid of the belt. The belt, basic, not very good. And I think I will get rid of the banner as well. And then we'll just put some more stuff into... No, let's keep Purge as well. We'll put some money into experience, because I feel a bit weak. Nice, okay, we got a 1 in 3 chance. Okay. Womp womp. I might as well buy the Mod Soul as well before I leave. Okay. Oh, hold on a minute, if I can sneak around him. I can take the high ground. Aha! Alright, let me remind myself exactly what this guy up to. He's the Purge Lord, right? He's the one that if you purge him back, he normally doesn't have a great answer to it. Yeah, he gains power upon purging. What's your shifted deal, though? Is it just different abilities? I think it's just different elements, maybe. I'm actually not sure. I can't do any of my abilities on turn 1, which feels fairly bad. I'd like him to not do this. Can I purge him? I can. Let me purge him. I don't love the cat is getting hit here, and I can't do the heal. I think you do a base attack to generate me some Aether. And now we're kind of cooking. I do still think you do this, though. It's really what does the cat do? You know, let's do this. Let's get some dodge going so I don't take as much damage. I think I need to be very careful here with this battle. Also, I get a guaranteed crit on my next attack. God, the weakness is going to be so brutal, though. Again, he needs to be purged. You are attacking my Snake Lord, so I could Thorns here. So he gets damage on the retaliation twice now, effectively. But I have to treat it with Fiery Slash. So we Fiery Slash next. Then it's what do I do here? So close to breaking him. Oh my god, so many crits on that hit. Any attack breaks you. Perfect. I do lose my cooking stack for this, but I think it's okay just to get the break. And then whenever I crit as well, the cat does like a 4 damage attack as well, so... Now I think Double Void goes back to cook mode. I'd still love to deny this. But I can only really do that... I can't even do it, actually. I think it's still worth stopping the other attack right now. All I want to do is slow this guy down a bit. An attack is coming into this unit, so I'm actually going to do the Thorns thing again for a free action. And then make sure I get Force on this guy. Try and bleed you. Nice. We actually got a few dodges there, which was very useful. I don't know how many of them were attributed to the item. Wait, do you have you have the boot? No, you have the boots. Wait, do you have the boots? As you've got what item you've got. You might actually not have evasion on your item anymore. Oh no, the Ocarina has got 25% dodge chance on it. Okay, I see. Right, he's back into his poise mode. I think the other big difference is normally I only have to break this guy one time to kill him. I might need to break him twice now to get him. The snake's not being attacked this turn, so I'm actually going to do a base attack with the snake to generate Aether for the cat instead. A lot of damage. Also a lot of damage. Let me break 3 poison you with my item. Also remember, when one of my units dies, you can come back to life. Only once, though. It's too much damage! Is there actually any way for me to, like, survive through this turn? Possibly. You're doing this. That I know. I think I'm also doing this. I think I can break one of his attacks. Yeah, that's a way to survive. Okay, you do this. I actually misplayed this now I think about it, because I actually should have done this first to get the regeneration heal off you doing a support action. It doesn't matter actually in this case, but it could have mattered if the other one... If the abilities went the other way around, it would have mattered. I generated Glory on the cat. And I think you're dead this turn. Like now. Alright, You know what? When we first did Heroic, we didn't get through the first boss fight. In fact, I think we died just on the floor. So it's a pretty big deal that we got through. Oops. We got the cat. This monster's sidekick attack is always critical and applies 1 bleed. And we have crit synergy as well. That seems really good, but I have to generate sidekick. Crit damage goes up by 3. Every 3rd hit of an action is a critical hit. For multi-target actions, it's every 2nd hit. I'm going to take side crits because I think it sounds more fun. It is a lot of, like, pies I've got my fingers in right now. For every 100 healing of your allies applies 2 pounds to each ally. Could be pretty good. Oh, this is one of the ways to get rid of corruption, by the way. The cleanse corruption ability. I don't think I'm going to be burn built, so I think we ignore burn. So I think it's between this and this. The healing +1 I don't think applies to the regeneration, but I might be wrong. I think it's just a raw heal number. So my 6 AoE heal would become 7, which is actually pretty small. The corruption cleanse would be nice, though. But I think this ascension just to get potential power would be so nice. I know it only was for 1 time, right? But still, +2 power on a boss fight, really useful. Okay. Right, we can remove a bit of corruption now. I don't know if it's the full shebang that I get anymore. Still 25. Wait, was it 25 before or was it 30? I don't remember. It's still really good. The cat 7 corruption now, I can deal with that. Okay, the chain is here. Do we want an easier time of it because the chain is just so unbelievably broken? I think, yes. I think we do it. Why are we effing? Is my stream down? I still see it in my preview window, so I think that might be a you thing cool. No effing here? Perfect. Christian stream as intended. Let me save my money just in case I need it for a later date. Dude, where are my Aether Springs? You know what? Give me epic loot. Ocarina. So I lose the dodge chance. But I get a better heal. It's actually, I think, worse than the one I've got, to be honest with you. I kind of like the dodge chance. I guess the 7 health is nice. Do you do any wind damage? No. What a bad roll of the Ocarina there. Yeah, I think I scrap it. I don't think it's good enough. If I had a free action on Domovoi, maybe I could justify it because I could get 14 healing. Oh, welcome back, cool. But yeah, just give me the gold. I suppose the other way I should have looked at that is I didn't really need the money right now. I could have left it on the ground in case a unit passed away, sadly. Because, you know, it's the 2nd floor, it's going to be harder. And if I had to summon a new unit, I could have just given him the item. So maybe a bit greedy just to instantly, like, chunk it. Although, I don't know if I got the option to not chunk it. Maybe I didn't have the option to not chunk it. We're focusing the book first. The book is always the scariest unit, in my opinion. Holy shit, that's so much damage. Oh my god, I got Purge, I forgot. I forgot the Naga is now OP. I've got the chain. That's a pretty big hit to the cat again. I could Purge you to stop it. And you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. So many times I don't use my items until I get to the boss fight and, like, I need to, like, die all the way to the boss. Let's not greed it. The cat still had a really bad turn anyway. Alright, AoE heal. If you do this, which someone's attacking you, so it's worth doing it, the cat's regeneration should trigger again. Excuse me? Oh, is that not dedicated support? No, it's just support action. Okay. So I actually have to push the non-free action. Fair enough. Well, that's actually a bit of a faux pas from me. You know what? Let's not get greedy here. Let's just break the book. I think I will do this to trigger the regeneration of the cat anyway. Also, that's AoE force. No, it's not. Why am I getting AoE force off this? Oh, because of instant regeneration. Okay, I'm reading the abilities now. Then do my AoE wind attack, which they are weak to wind anyway, so it's good. I generated Glory again, which is a big boost to this character. Uh-oh, you don't want to attack the Naga. That's the last thing you want to do. Uh-oh. And I get purged. This fucking Naga is just out of this world. Okay, I don't have a Wind Aether, sadly. No one is attacking this turn, so there's really no reason to Thorns right now. Let's remove some cooking stacks, so I just want to get rid of the book. I probably actually should have just healed there. That would be way, way more smart than what I did. Oh well. What are you actually up to? I mean... Whatever I do here is kind of irrelevant. I guess I should have just used a heal potion as well, just to make sure. But I think you got a full heal. Okay, it's not a full... Oh, okay, never mind. You've not done yet. Okay, it's not as bad. Double redirect is really interesting. I don't know how this is going to interact. I guess if I attack the other guy, they'll redirect to the guy I want to actually target, if you know what I mean. Okay, let me do heal. I guess it kind of doesn't matter as well. No, actually, we'll see. I think I'm going to hit the guy on the right, or the top right. Yeah, okay. Who I wanted to hit, by the way. So this does work the way I want it to work. That's your redirect gone now. So I can't actually attack you again. So I guess there is a reason to double redirect, other than if I get a defensive boost anyway for having redirect. You want to do this because you're actually being attacked this turn. Did I just trigger Fearless Attack off burn damage? Is that what has occurred here? You know what, I'll do this as well. You're getting attacked, just put some shielding on you. My healing isn't quite all that yet. Again, you made a colossal mistake. You attacked the one unit you can't possibly attack. It actually hurt you more than it hurt me. Okay. Let's not hit my Domovoid, please. And ideally, like, you can not hit the cat as well, but... can't really avoid that. Also, the car's got dodge on it right now. Also, you are dead, to be fair. Because the intergalactic super attack is going to get you. Four stacks on allies now apply to the first hit of each attack. And you do extra crit damage. The retaliate seems kind of cool, though. So combat plays 2 redirect and shield self for 6. That might actually be the more tempting one. Like, this would be better when I get this, but the taunt's actually quite nice. I can't redirect right now, which is a pretty big weakness. And the Naga is the unit I want to get hit, while I set up the other units for success. So actually, I'll take taunt. Alright, I've got another Ocarina. Dude, get all this common stuff out of here. Double bat is actually a bit spooky. Because they have AoE damage, also they've got terror, also they've got lifesteal. Fortunately for me, I am like pretty good at doing fire damage, so hopefully we can work through these guys. Also remind yourself I have redirect on the first attack. Sorry, first 2. So actually, he's going to end this turn with 1 redirect still, because everything's going into the Naga. So Naga's actually taking 21, 39 damage this turn. I'd love to do that, which I can't do, sadly. To be fair, it's not through any like fault of my own, I think. You know, we'll just try and break one of the bats. That's the correct choice. Now he's going to retain both the redirects, because redirect doesn't get removed if the unit's attacking the unit with redirect. Some like, do you have the ability to push this yet? Not quite. We're 1 away from the intergalactic nuke going off. This redirect is going into you. You're taking all of this. The terror's going to be pretty spicy. But I think I'll just shield up if you don't mind. I actually remember to kill you. I can't kill you. Not quite. Unless the crits get me there. I don't know if the crit is calculated into this. Nope, it's clearly not. Okay, that's good. Now you take the Thorns, you take the Fearless, you get staggered, you get purged. Oh, and so do you, by the way. Well, maybe not staggered, but you're taking all of the retaliation. Throw Super to Sky again. Smack him, and can the Naga actually just finish from here? I think either way we should just do this, because we are getting attacked by the Soup Lord. The bat's gonna live. It's kind of okay. We should be able to pick him up next turn. Oh my god, I didn't even hit the Naga. And as we've seen many times before, the Soup Dragon... Soup Dragon? How old am I? The Soup Dog, he can't deal with being the single unit. He just doesn't output the damage. Well, his cooking stacks are at 3 right now, so maybe I shouldn't be too overconfident right now. Alright. Let me give him one of these. I don't have a redirect to left, right. We should be fine. I think. The debuffs are adding up, though. They're really getting no crits there. Feels crazy. Okay, new ability. Heal everyone for 16. Puts force on all allies. And removes 2 corruption from allies in the first use. That seems really, really good. 3 times 5 water earth damage against target enemy. Consume all cooking stacks to apply 2 regeneration to all allies for each consumed stack. Never mind, this is what we're taking. It has to be this one. Because I literally need regeneration on all guys, right? That's part of the synergy that I'm looking for. Because then this can get triggered to put force on everyone. And it becomes a heal. I'm doing it. Also, I kind of do need earth attack still. Sure, precision meteor. Don't mind if I do. Excuse me, I want this. Thank you. Okay, I think there's at least another battle left. Alright, Crab is the unit that scares me the most. It can do crazy Aether generation. I think we almost always start with this button to get the heal of the regeneration going. And the cooking going, actually, for that matter. I can break Crab Lord. Let's break him. Both these attacks are getting redirected by the Naga. I think I might just accept it. Let's use this turn and generate a bit of Aether. And Glory. Very nice. Oh, do you guys have the crit trait now? Yeah, so that's pretty spooky if the wolf things have got it. Yeah, they have this as well. If an ally crits, they do a 3 damage wild hit. Okay. Sure, I should know this, but I forgot. Okay, so I am getting attacked on Naga this turn. Which doesn't feel great. Let me try the combo. If I do this, it'll consume a cooking stack, right? Put 2 regeneration on everyone. Oh, I don't have the water for this now, though. Okay, so that's a limitation right now. But the ideal is then I push this. Then it converts my healing, and it actually applies the healing as well, quickly. And I get force instead. Anyway, I'll purge you from doing this. And I guess AoE crit attack, hope for some bleeds. Perfect, we crit the 1 unit I wanted to hit. But yeah, I have to be careful with these guys' attacks, because actually they could do way more damage than I expect them to do. Because any crit, the other one follows them and does more damage, and actually they also follow up themselves on their own crits. Now I can still do the same thing again, potentially, if I've got enough water, which I actually do, just. So we retaliate. This will cost her a wild, which is fine. It'll trigger my regeneration fast, turn into force. Nice. Now use soup up again, I guess. And it sets up the cat for great success. This is guaranteed crit, right? Puts bleed on. Oh my god. Please don't double crit me. Oh, no, that's actually huge, because if I get crit on the cat here, only one can follow up with the ability to do damage. Free action, put redirect on self. We don't need 2 free actions necessarily, but I do kind of like the idea of it. Shield self, applies redirect, triggers a 2x5 earth fire damage attack against the enemy. I mean, I've already kind of got this as the free action. Applies 2 force to target ally. Oh my god, all the free actions. I actually think I don't think any of these. I don't think any of them do enough difference to things I've already got. I guess the flash guard is probably the most useful thing here, but... do I take flash guard still? Maybe I do just take flash guard. Because when my redirect runs out, it'd be nice to have a way to like reset it. And it is a free action. Ah, sure, I'll take it. It's one of those for like the long battles again. Aether Spring. Oh my god, it's been so long. You didn't give me wind? Am I a joke to you? Alright, equipment drop from random loot drops have a 35% chance to have higher tier. I think that's a pretty good get, since all my stuff is rare right now. Get extra gold, don't need it. So we'll take fire. No secrets here? Okay. This is more boons, right? Yeah. Let me hold off on that. I might use it later. Alright, the guy I always call Schadenfreude always really scares me. Actually, I didn't realize it was Earth as well. I'll try and... this is really awkward. It's actually a horrible fight. I probably shouldn't actually do this fight. I'll try and deal with the book before it. I can't do any of my abilities because I generated no fire. Good. Very good. Okay, so someone has to do an attack to generate fire. I think it will be you. You will purge the book. You give us one of these. I guess I'll give you one of these. Schadenfreude, do you have any other special abilities I should be aware of? Nah. Okay. And it did put a debuff on with bleed, so maybe I should have done this. But it's so awkward because I just can't cleanse the debuff easily enough. Also, like, both... Like, I didn't even, like, mention the crab, but the crab's, like, got infinite mana generation. He's got free abilities. The book has got free abilities. The book wants Aether to be spent. The crab's good at spending it. This guy gets powered up. It's all just horrible. Alright, let me try and work through the book. Regeneration triggers across the board. You need to do a dedicated support action, which I can't do because I apparently just don't generate Aether as this character. I'll break you. Not that the regeneration doesn't help anyway. It's pretty awkward though. Okay. You might actually want to do this and just dodge an attack. Like, that spends like one of every Aetherite for the book. It's so scary. Alright, we have a problem. Underestimated. Understatement, probably. First off, I think you need to heal. Second off, are you doing AoE damage right now? No. But you could be. You redirect. You then use your dedicated support action to heal the other guys via the regeneration stacks and turn it into force. Cat, I need grand things from you. I think we just killed the book here. The final thing I just need to quickly check before I do this. How much are you doing to the cat? 14. We're good, I think. I don't need to use an item. Schadenfreude needs to go down now. I guess we just leave the crab to do his thing. There's so much terror on us right now. He's actually terrifying. That's a really big stagger. It lets me focus on the dog next turn. And yeah, the dog's doing a huge hit. And bearing in mind, I don't think this calc works out the terror application on top of it. Oh my god, I only can just kill the dog. Alright, I think we're fine now. Although I say that, I didn't realize this guy was attacking this turn, so maybe I'm not okay. I think we got a lucky dodge in that. But yeah, the corruption is starting to add up now. Like, the battles is all going on like 1 or 2 turns longer. And it just means the corruption adds up and up and up, and it means my starts get harder and harder and harder. Again, I think I'll leave the boon table for now until I get to like the end of the floor. It's the really cool version of Schadenfreude. Oh, this I'll definitely do, because it's, I think, 5 max health, right? I should put it on Naga, but I'm actually going to put it on Katzerker, because I'm actually concerned that Katzerker is the one that is going to pop the most likely. Alright, well, this looks frightening. I think one of my first losses in this game was to like double Schadenfreude. Because the effects synergize with one another, right? Because I think they're both putting on debuffs, right? And then scaling off the debuffs. Yeah, it gets damage and evasion for every 10 debuff stacks on monsters. And I think you're the same. But yeah, you're doing... Oh, you're putting poison and burn, and you're putting on terror and burn. That's right, that's the difference. You have no cooking right now, which is really annoying. I also have no fire, which is also really annoying. You're going to redirect some of the attacks anyway, so let me do this. Then I think you generate Fire Aether. You heal. And are we okay this turn before I end it? Because this is going into Naga, I think. I didn't see the order again, which is a bit awkward, but... You're doing 21... 18. I think I'm fine whatever combination this works out as. I guess it could be, like, super safe and just heal a guy with a potion, because why not? Make sure my support doesn't die this turn. Okay, it's actually the scariest result, but probably the best result for me, because the retaliate attack does earth damage, so I am breaking them. But yeah, really scary end position. I think you break the... Wait, who's doing the scary thing? You're both doing really scary things, actually. Let me break you. I really need to do a dedicated spot action. I don't have any water aether. Do I have to think to purge? I think we purge this guy just to not let him do his big attack. Redirect actually offers me defense, so I should probably do this. As stupid as it is. Wait, is this actually unbelievably stupid now that I think about it? It is, right? Because now this gets redirected. 12, 26. So yeah, I'm dying this turn. And I can't use a healing item, so we're gonna... Actually, no, I'll regenerate as long as I don't do this. That's the outcome I want. I think I live this turn now. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Fine, the Naga will live, right? See, he'll just dodge 2 attacks. I really need you to do the dedicated support action. I could also do with breaking this guy. How much water? Only 2. Let me do this to get shielding and pop everyone's regeneration and also trigger force. It's the force I actually really want right now because the force will guarantee a crit. The guaranteed crit will then break this guy. Now, this all being said, you're still doing a lot of damage to me, so I'm not thrilled by this. However, we do pick up a kill. And Cat Zerka, very fortunate for me, generated dodge at its random buff on getting a crit. And now we heal. We heal the pain away. Well, yeah, without a shadow of doubt, this is getting harder and harder now to start battles. Because it's not even just that I don't have a ginormous AoE heal. It's also I don't have Aether after I do my heal. Regenerative healing goes up. On water action from any ally, applies regeneration to the ally with the lowest amount of regeneration. I mean, that's what I need, right? But does anyone else do water stuff? The Naga does. Okay, hang on a minute. This could be the strat. So I need the healing. And I need the regeneration. I mean, actually, all of these would be fantastic if we could get all of them, but... I think we take this to get more regenerative healing, and I'll just keep using the Naga every so often to trigger it and become like a support. Allies gain increased crit chance and crit damage? Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Oh, it's so good, but this is so good, but this is so good, but that's so good. I guess this is the more common version, but oh my god, it's so brutal. Actually, this is kind of okay now, because we do get force on this guy. I have to take Hunt. I hate to do it because it's the common ability, but I don't think I generate enough regeneration yet to justify that. This actually is semi-tempting. It's beyond Domovoid, so I would lose the dodge, which is a bit scary. But as a result, I get 5 health, but it gives me more Aether to start with, and I keep getting screwed by my opening, not having enough Aether. I think I'll make that substitution. Now, we did the Soul Ultra already. Okay, that's the boss. Which is cool. But... oh, do we have shiny crab? I can't remember. No! Okay, so we haven't get it that we want to break. Right, first and foremost, let's get cooking. So every attack is going to get redirected into this guy. So let's put thorns on you. And I will do this on you as well, which will give everyone now force, and it will trigger it'll trigger the regeneration, which I think heals me for more now. Is that what we just took? Yeah. Oh, maybe it's only on this unit the +2 health. I'm not sure. And then you have to do a base attack, sadly, but that's still okay. I mean, it crits, so it triggers my own effect, so I can generate a buff. And I did get power. Okay, you have to respect these gargoyles to some degree. I kind of shit on them, but they can do some spooky things if I just leave them. Alright, time to break this nerd. Ah, we'll capture him. Tank Aether and Power. Okay. So it loses aging. How much damage is this, by the way? 21. And 12. We don't have water, but I could do a redirect, which I think I'll do. Let's redirect one of the attacks into Naga. Keep working on the Crabulon, friend. We don't really talk about it, but the Purge surely is actually helping me as well. I feel like apparently in the, you know, the movie titled The Purge, and any other one that said Purge in it, apparently that was helping America too. Honestly, the more and more stories I hear from America, the more and more I begin to believe the story of The Purge is actually, like, somewhat logical. When I, like, you know, when I first, like, saw it, I was like, okay, this premise is, like, completely ridiculous, but whatever, you know. A lot of films, to enjoy them, you just have to, like, suspend your disbelief in what is actually occurring. But actually, as I said, the more I see from America, I'm like, maybe this actually could happen. We might be only, like, an election cycle away from this. How much are you doing, by the way? You don't have any shields, that's fine. Let me go for a crit on the Crabulon. Nice, okay. We get the kill on the crab. If I didn't get the kill, I would have attacked with Naga as well. I guess I'll just give you one of these. Staggers to bleed. I get Omega Fist, but I dodge it. Joke's on you. Okay, you're Omega Fisting now. But what if I just cleave? What if I just obliterate you? Okay. It's sort of starting to come together now. Aura, 4 stacks. You'll keep getting stability. I don't care. The end of your turn, if this monster has less than 8 shield self equal to the difference. But this monster has force, it gains +2 defense and takes 1 less corruption from enemy attacks. I think that's actually pretty good because we actually want this to be a tanky boy, right? He almost always has force on him anyway. Yeah, let's take it. We can spend our real rolls like more aggressively later. If we're like fishing for something like extremely big. I actually quite like the lads as well, but I think in this market, I need something more than common. Okay, I think that's my flaw, so... let me go to the Boon Factory, where it's called. The Soul Altar, that's right. And I will give myself a boon for the boss. Gain crit. Oh, the Sidekick one is so strong. I'm just going to take Sidekick. It's like every unit gets another action on a turn. For 2 turns. Alright, Epic Boots. Water damage goes up, Aether chance goes up, Psychic damage goes up. The Belt. On interrupt, you get power, Earth Generator, shields go up, evasion goes up. What's in my current belt on the cat? Has Force chance. I think this is a good enough exchange. Even if just for the generation. And I might actually just be good at this point. Let me take this as well for if I desperately need like a small AoE heal. And I think we'll just spend some on XP. Actually, it's worthless. Let's not even bother. I'm so far away, it's so unlikely that I'm going to get anything from it. Might even be impossible, actually. Okay, it's normal Star-Lord, or Star-Sword as I think it's called. So this guy is, you just play his game, right? Don't cast the element that he's displaying. Which could be really awkward on turn 1 if he picks fire. Because I need the heal. Thank you. But I have to start battles with this right now. This is actually going into Naga Friend. And I can't use the shielding on Naga right now. Well, I could, but it'd cost me a lot. We might actually just want to purge here. And stop the attack coming through. I just need to slow him down for like a few turns. That's the Sidekick, by the way, in case you're wondering. You trigger my Retaliate. You don't trigger my Retaliate. I only had 1 Force. Okay. Wind. My redirect is on a wind-based maneuver. You're gonna Giga Purge because of the Sidekick on Naga. I don't have enough water for this. I'm stupid. I really need to push this button this turn. It's fine. We have so much regeneration now. It's okay. I've kind of beansed it, but not. You know what? It's fine. It's okay. I can live with this. Actually, maybe I can't live with it. No, I can live with this. This pot smells like cheese. What a weird thing to say. Surely he smells like, you know, some sort of squid-based creature, because he looks very squid-like. And I think a lot of the Lovecraftian-esque monsters, I kind of think Starsword is like a Lovecraftian-themed monster. Surely most of them are like fish-based, right? Let me just take a base heal here. Who's getting attacked this turn? Middle and top. Let me do this. We don't want to do win this turn. That's fine. We didn't get the crit. This is a bit annoying, but you'd think that. Okay, Earth should be the best one for me because my Earth skills are a bit weak. I think you should take Redirect again. And then we will trigger everything. The regens. To get the healing. Oh, the regenerative healing is just on Domovoy. Okay. It's still better than nothing, so I won't super complain. Crit you. Can't do Earth. You know what? Let's break you. Because this now is going into Naga. And that's all that's occurring this turn. And I guess I'll cook again. And a bit of healing. So good. So good. Wind. Very nice of you to not keep doing fire, because fire would kind of make my life a bit more awkward. Get one of these. Do I just use this? Surely I just use this and keep the shields up. Because I'm going to hit him back twice anyway. And the force is so useful on the cat. Like, my stats are insane right now. Like, the power generation, the regeneration. I think you actually do a base attack. Damage from the thorns. I mean, I can see that's a lot of damage, but equally, I did 100 back to you for attacking me this turn. More than 100. I must have done like 150 damage. And he's only got 86 health. And he just refused to roll fire. To be fair, I didn't really use fire that often in the entire like grand scheme of things, but you're attacking everyone in top. How much are you doing for top? That is 60 damage. I will concede that's a lot of damage for a unit that can't go beyond his max health. But I think it's Stormy Days. Trigger a bunch of regeneration. I mean, I might as well buff him at this point. Who cares if I cast Earth at this point? Leaves you on 2. And I think it's really apt that you finish him off. Another boss down. My god, see how much worthiness it on Domovoy then? That's crazy. Double ding. So if I take a skill now, it has to replace another skill I've got, which has to be a pretty big deal, because I think 5 max health is really good. I will say I am lacking debuff cleansing, but I've kind of got it in item form, so I'm not super worried about it. I am a little bit concerned about lack of a big AoE heal without setting off all the regenerations, but I don't think it's good enough to take it. 2 Force of Self as a free action is actually somewhat appealing. I think I was going to take something on you to be a free action. The Purge is quite nice as well. Also, my stream's not going down, but my chat's gone down, so I can't speak to you right now, Twitch chat. Well, other than, like, verbally, but, like, texting... Oh, no, it's back. Texting as well, by text, I suppose. Texting is not really the right word. I think I'll just take 5 max health. Okay. I get to remove some corruption, another shop. And now we get to the scary floor. I can jot stuff on my paper and just hold it up. Good point. If worst comes to worst, I could do it. The end your turn put a temporary power on yourself while convert your initial temporary power. It's really not what I'm after. The chain's just too good. I can't get rid of the chain for that. I think Void Crystal has some merit. Just sometimes I just need like an extra Aether or 2. Aether Spring! Let's go, okay. It is a bit late for the wind one. In fact, I doubt I can get the wind one anymore, but that gives you more experience. I think that's tied to the first floor. Still, I think the boons are good. Generate a fire Aether or generate a water Aether? Actually, water has become more of an issue right now. So let's take water. I just have an issue with dealing with debuffs, and it's like the ultimate fight for every unit's going to put a debuff on you and make you sad. Help me, I'm being held here against my will, being forced to stream and they take away all my sub earnings. Which part was the lie? Mr. Jeff Bezos, if you're watching, that was a joke. I'm actually thrilled that you are skimming away like 50% of what everyone's earning on Twitch and using to make fantastic movies like Millennia. The biography. You don't actually see that film. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. The third one. So you're doing poisons across the board. You're doing even more poison, and you're just attacking me. Saw the reviews. I saw the reviews from the critics were like awful, but the viewers were like fantastic. Like abnormally in both ends of the spectrum. Basically, the reviews meant nothing. Did I just attack with Dumb Avoid then, by the way? I did, right? I used Leech Soup. You can't type today, cool, ignore you. Well, easily done. That's just the usual. LOL. Alright, what's the grand plan for this turn? Do I want more redirect for the future? Actually, I'm ending this turn with 1 anyway. Let me just pick up a kill here. Oh, I actually forgot I still got the sidekick buff as well, because it's for 2 battles. So actually, I'm pretty happy I walked into this battle. I guess let's... It's kind of pointless. I'll still do it. I'll get some dodge on the cat for later, but the attacks get redirected anyway. Now here's the problem, which is why I was kind of scared. So I'm going to hit Medusa. Medusa's going to purge stuff of herself, trigger Lament of whatever it's called, Desperation, and then he's going to attack me for everything. Or Lamentation of Woe, sorry. It's kind of like a bit of an anti-synergy for me. Also, I can't deal with this poison other than healing through it. Like, I just need to put enough regeneration that I just deal with the poison, which is going to be really hard. As in, probably impossible, actually. I don't have enough water. You know what? This is why I just took this. I still have enough water, right, if I do this. No, I don't. I have no earth, so I just have to do this outright. That triggers my healing. Interesting you can break here. You know what? Let's break the Medusa. Lamentation is gonna trigger. Next turn, I think. Wait. I thought I should have triggered that. Maybe it didn't trigger because I stunned you on that turn or staggered you on that turn. I won't complain. Again, this replaces an ability, but I don't think I need it. Actually, I will say I probably would have taken this over one of my other things before, but it's fine. I'm pretty content with what I've got, because I've got it redirected and free anyway. Also, the 5 max health in particular in the tank is, like, worth a lot. Okay, any secret things? No. I still not seen a secret tunnel yet. Maybe they're rare at this difficulty. Alright, well, I can leave if I want to. Is this? Aha! Ye ask and ye shall receive. Okay, I wonder if there's more difficult questions now. Okay, never mind. He's just tapped out. I can get another boon. I think I'll do this at the end of the floor. There's a secret area in each of the 3 areas. Well, clearly I've missed 2 of them. My bad. Okay, they have Naga, which is the enemy you respect here, because the Naga is disgustingly strong. I'd like to break him. Unfortunately, that ain't happening. I could purge him, though. That's also a bit problematic, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Okay, so I can purge him with just a base attack. Let me generate some Aether here. And then hit him with one of these. As long as I can deny force on their Naga, I think that's how I win the mirror. Nice try, buddy. Like, this is crazy as an opening turn. Okay. You're going to take a hit here. I think you Thorns up. Hold on, before I do this. I'm actually lacking wind damage a bit as well. It's really only in Jewel Cutter right now. I'm a bit concerned that you're summoning a turret. I'm also a bit concerned that you're doing this. Hold on a second. What does not Golduck do? Right, you get dodge chance. Okay. Okay. Let me do this into you then. Now I need 2 water at the end of this. This to make sense. Which I should have. You're then going to push this button to trigger the regeneration and also put force on everyone. So the cat gets a guaranteed crit. And then the cat is going to attack this guy. It's pretty spicy, I agree. I'll say that was unbelievable damage I just dealt. Oh, also, single target attack's not very good into the Dagger, I forgot. Right, you summon a turret friend. That's 9 Aether spent, so you generate a dodge, so I now need to get my first attack into a miss. You might have misread the wiki, you're looking for confirmation on how many secret areas there are. There's at least one. Okay, that's Golduck's dodge stat gone. Everyone's attacking the Dagger right now. I wonder why. I could just kill him, I suppose. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. And that attack will go off. I mean, what's it really going to do to me? The wind throw does like, what? No damage? Like 4 damage? Six damage. Big whoop. You know the battle's over when I generate glory on the cat. You know as well, tomorrow the Overwatch 2 patch comes out where it's going to have a new cat hero. Again, you know, YouTube for you, this is probably in the past. It's kind of in honor of that run, I'm doing a cat-based strategy. Unfortunately, there's not a snake and a dog in the patch as well, otherwise they'd be like really, you know, covering all my bases. Domovoid up to worthiness 4, very nice. Because then I think 5 just gives you crystals. I don't think you get a stat on it. I might be wrong with that. Epic Belt. Might replace my other Epic Belt. Gain health, gain crit chance, gain regeneration. Hold on a minute. I think that might be better. I do lose a bit of earth generation, which is kind of a shame, but the increased crit chance feels fairly strong. Alright, I'll make the substitution. You take off the fashionable black belt that goes with everything, and you replace it with a fashionable brown belt, which goes with most other things. Or vice versa. Okay, that's... Wait, you're Shiny Nyx, right? I don't think we've seen you before. Yes. Okay, I have the same issue I always have. I don't actually have a way to win damage. Well, I don't have a great way. I guess that is my way of doing it. Start cooking. I guess I can just turn it straight into force. This damage is going to go into the Naga anyway that you're doing. And I can't do too much damage this turn anyway because you're healing for 15. It's this as the spicy play. But yeah, let's just generate some force. Also, now I think about it, that's 3 regeneration consumed, right? So I should be generating power. Yeah, I am generating power. And I guess I'll... Wait, is there a downside to hitting you? I think there is, right? Oh no, you're an Earth ally, right? Yeah. Okay, I'll hit this guy. I've actually not caught the Scorpion either, the shifted Scorpion. I didn't realize that. I'll definitely focus on Nyx, though. Ideal, I'll catch both. That's a lot of poison. Get a crit, please. Nice. Glory! I always win battles when I generate glory. Okay, we'll capture Nyx. I think I've got a Blind Mentor as well for later. Right? Yeah, I have one more, so I can catch this later. So let me try and deal with Nyx now. I really wish I could do one more damage just this turn. I think it's fine to leave them up. I really want to push this button and just generate some more... Well, sorry, to use the regeneration. Generate some shielding. All that jazz. I should actually do this as well. See, I'll do this as a heal. And again, it should generate power for me as well. Yeah, put it on the cat. So they do get a bit of healing on Nyx, which I think was an ability. I actually should check their ability. I kind of just sent it and hope for the best, but... probably not my wisest idea. Right, now we can capture the Scorpion next turn. So what was your deal, sorry? Whenever this monster receives or applies a heal, applies poison to the enemy with the lowest amount of poison, and on attack you heal the ally with the lowest health. Okay. Ooh, baby, a double catch. Just in case I fuck up for whatever reason, let me do redirect here, so I protect Domovoy. Again, I'll proc everyone's heal. You can pick up a kill here. I was hoping you'd have the AoE attack still, but we don't. And... it really depends what I want to do here. I guess I'll just do the heal again, because I'm not in a rush right now. The Scorpion has to go down this turn, though. If only because the poison is now, like, getting ahead of me. Okay, that should be game. You'll die to bleed at 1. Okay, this is the last ability I'll get before I have to reroll abilities. At the end of your turn, deals a water hit to all enemies. Damage equals 1 for every 4 healing received by allies this round. That could be really good with... Doesn't trigger retaliate. That could be really good with my regeneration. For every 3 regeneration consumed generates 1 random Aether. Oh my god. Wait, is this not insane as well? Whenever regeneration triggers on an ally, shields them for 5. Hold on, there's so many good options here. I think the damage isn't an issue, because I scale already. So actually, I think the survivability is the more important thing, so I'll take that. Kind of the more boring option, but eh. On crit from an ally, shields them for 3. Again, I kind of like the idea of this. Allies get a 25% crit chance against enemies with bleed, but I don't apply enough bleed for this to be worthwhile. Only I can do it, actually. So yeah, I think I'll take this. More survivability. Because eventually I scale that to... I get scaling to victory. Holy moly, another chain. If we want to, like, super mega win this, I probably should have 2 chains right now, but I think I'll just replace the chain I've got. It is probably better than the one I had as well. Yeah, it's definitely better than the one I had. Alright, this is the run. We're doing it first time. We're continuing the streak. Okay, I've done this floor now. Let me just go to the boon table again. I mean, I really like Sidekick, but regeneration is also fairly tempting. I think Sidekick's actually better, which is kind of a shame because I am a regeneration build, but I can always push the regeneration button myself, whereas I can't really get AoE Sidekick. In fact, don't I have a unit with a Sidekick perk as well, which I'm basically not using. Don't you have one? Yeah. No, once a Sidekick attack's always a crit and applies bleed. I just don't ever trigger it. Okay, a shop, a knight, or a witch. I can't remember what the witch does anymore, but we don't really need the merchant. I think we're, like, sorted for equipment at this point. So I guess we'll go see the witch. Oh, you have things to talk to me about? I've observed some of your monsters. They seem to help others regenerate from harm quite well. It's so lovely to see them assisting each other like that. Must be nice to always know when danger strikes you're immediately cared for right after. Reroll an action. Oh, you're a reroll. I forgot. Wait, this is actually really good. Oh, it's not as good as I thought. Because it's... No, it isn't. It's good. It's good. I could reroll side crits because I don't need it. The trait. Cat Zerka shifted. And side crits, I don't need it. On crit for an ally, you do 3 wind. On a crit applies bleed. I mean, that's also pretty good. Dedicated support action. Maybe just take more damage. Although, actually, the bleed's kind of useful because bleed is wild damage. So I can purge... I say purge. I can break poise way more efficiently this way. The problem is it's not very good against the final boss, but you know what? Let's just take it. There's a few more enemies we have to fight before then. Oh, shifted crocodile. Hold on a minute. I don't think I've got another flying memento, sadly, but I don't think we've seen you before. Oh, apparently I have. Okay, never mind. What do you do? Oh, I think the damage is different, right? Is that all that it is? It's still attack, regenerate, do big damage. Okay. Well, all around this is a really scary fight, because I think these are some of the scariest enemies you can deal with, and I can't really deal with wind damage very well, and they're both wind damage. Middle was wild, not wind. Oh well, easy come, easy go. Sorry, what was your deal as well, Shifted Naga? You're empowered, then you retaliate, which actually I think is kind of worse, but... I can't let either of you get out of control. It's actually a really scary battle, this. I'm actually pretty unhappy about the whole situation. I think we just start doing the usual strat, though. aka generate regeneration tank up. And you're not getting attacked this turn, so you should attack. Which will trigger Sidekick, which will trigger Purge. So really, it's what do I want to get rid of? What's the scary move here? It's probably this, actually. In fact, this might be a turn where I use another item. Yeah, it is. I shouldn't let either of these guys attack if I can avoid it. Oh my god, and everyone's... I mean, this is really good right now because of the sidekick, but with everyone's sidekicks with force, they're all critting. Like, what's happening? I'm just endlessly attacking. I'm not going to complain, but... Apparently it's my turn again. I feel like I've already had 2 turns. I won't complain, though. Alright, we should probably break one of these nerds. Sadly, it might actually have to be the alligator. Because I actually can't break you right now, so let's break the alligator. Oh my god, I purged you so your attack doesn't go off. That's so big. There is a lot of damage coming into this slot, though. That's 40 plus 18, so it's 58 damage coming into the slot. So we might actually want to do one of these. And fully enough, I might want to give you one of these as well. Yeah, that feels pretty good. And then rare turn events, I think I'm going to do this to put a bunch of burn on you. Okay, great turn. I stuck a Golduck on its turn. Again, you fool. Why do you keep attacking my Naga? The last enemy you want to attack right now. And the power keeps going up. I can nearly pick up a triple. Screw it. If I get triple crit... Oh! I was going to say we get a triple kill, but we don't. I can't count. Because it's confusing because crit, when it's a percentage, isn't like worked into the calculation. But when crit comes from force, it is worked into the calculation. Anyway, you're all dead. Soup from heaven! Alright, this is your last skill as well. The monster gains +2 max health for every level it has. It gains +1 crit down to every 15 max health. Incredible. That's actually quite nice as well, but I don't need it. Also, that's quite nice, but it's definitely this. The amount of times I crit on my Retaliate is insane. And also just more survivability is just fantastic. A new epic belt to go with my other epic belt from earlier. This one's got glitter and sparkles on it. Also, I'm not taking it. It's kind of interesting, but it's for like the fiery burn build, which I'm not. Give me more gold. Yeah, sure. I probably don't need it, but whatever. Why not? Alright, let me get rid of your corruption. And And I think we try and deal with Naga again first. We're probably getting to the point right now where I should know how many battles are left versus how much experience I can possibly get. I think I can still get another level, but if there becomes a point where I can't get a level anymore, we should just go to the final battle. Two dogs help the run by making everyone nice and full or well fed for the journey. You know what? You're kind of right. It's not really how I thematically thought the soup dog was working, but I bet you it is. It's a nice reinvigorating meal. He's basically like the theme of Delicious in Dungeon. Okay, so if you're all doing support abilities. Okay. I think we just take this time then to put some regeneration on, like so. I don't have any water. People sleep on taking a chef on adventures. I mean, an army marching in its stomach, right? That's like the famous adage. You know what? I'm going to take a really chill opening turn. I'll do some setup. And by that, I'm still going to purge one of these guys. Now, admittedly, I think a lot of the adage of an army marching on his stomach is more down to the sheer amount of gastrointestinal issues caused by not very sanitary conditions, right? But still, I think the adage still applies to not getting good meals. You need a bit of ATP to go to war. I don't really need to redirect. I guess I Thorns you. Wait, do I have enough water? I do. I Thorns. I pop everyone's regeneration. And give everyone force. And then gain some power for it as well. I guess you just do a massive hit on this guy. Goodbye, Naga friend. You are deceased. I guess you just generate more cooking stacks, so I don't really care. I mean, I guess I just turn into burn. Alright, so this attack's gonna get redirected anyway. I do need to be a bit careful with this bird, because I think his synergy's crit focused, right, from what I remember. He's also dead, so maybe I don't have to worry about him anymore. I'll just doubly make sure he's dead. And then Sphinx can't do anything to me. Well, except summoning a turret, I suppose. Oh, a lot of sidekick and temporary power on this guy. Shame he can't use it. Yeah, we'll get another level. Okay, not quite how I drew it up, but I'll take it. Rain of Life is really interesting. It is a big AoE heal that comes with regeneration. It's kind of what I want. I think this might actually be a replacement. Let me just see what else you've got. I'd probably keep this. I can't get rid of Soup from Heaven, right, can I? I guess I'd get rid of Boiling Soup, which I do occasionally use. I need this as earth damage. I like having AoE damage, especially for the final boss. Go on then. I'll take Rain of Life, just in case I do need a big AoE heal button. And I'll get rid of Boiling Soup, I think. We're not really interacting with the burn synergy anyway. It just gives me something to use my cooking stack on that isn't regeneration, but I guess who cares at this point. Okay, that is the boss. But I have more to do. A common banner at this point of the game is honestly just a slap in the face. Okay, maybe I don't have more to do on this floor. There is a soul... Wait, it's not a soul altar. Can I use this multiple times? Oh my god, you can! Hold on a minute. You might be wondering why I'm doing this, but the final boss gimmick is all around corruption, so if I can get rid of it before then, it's actually really big. It stops in summoning really annoying guys. I have 124 gold, so I think I should go to the shop. A drum. Cleansing debuffs is nice, I will accept that, but... What are you actually doing right now? You're generating Aether, right? Yeah, it generates Aether. There's no way. I think I just have to deal with the debuffs. I think I'll take the Rod of Command, though. And then I'll just push the experience button and wait till I get the middle guy. There you go. Do you have any free actions right now? I might get rid of Tempering, because I very, very, very rarely push the button. I'll replace it with a free action. Alright, I'll do it. And I'll forgo the 5 max health. Although the dodge is quite useful, it's only 1 mana. But it's not a free action. Yeah. I mean, I think... I guess why not buy this? Because I'm wasting my money otherwise with... Not complete 100% truth, but in all likelihood I'm wasting everything else. I do get one more shot before the end of the game. I guess I could have bought one more experience, maybe. Alright, should actually look at the boss as well. I keep forgetting they've got an additional trait. Every 4 age on the ally, cleanse 4 debuffs and applies age to them. Okay, so this removes debuffs from this guy, which is not a big issue for me because I'm putting bleed on you, but not very quickly. You generate wild Aether, your minions do more damage, and you do damage on aging and weakness. Okay. So basically, the longer the battle, the worse for me, is the theory. And look at this, I start the battle at full health. It's so nice. I think I actually still push this button. Oh wait, maybe I push this button now. No, I push this button because I need the water for later. I think like this as a set opening is just so strong for me. To be fair, I think I should do that as well. Because I'm going to get hit. Turn into Force, which also turns into Power because I'm going to burn 3 regeneration stacks this turn. He's throwing a turret friend, but do I actually care about this? I might just let him do what he wants to do. Equally, I might as well use items again, I kind of feel like. The purchase feels so unnecessary right now. I guess I'll break some poise. It's interesting that that didn't let me pick which one. It just took 3. Somewhat arbitrarily, it felt like. Okay, the cat triggers about 8 different buffs, most of which I've forgotten. Oh, that's actually worth knowing as well. The turret actually doesn't trigger redirect. Okay. Fair enough. Actually, might be good for me. Anyway, now what I want to do is this. And just generate a ton of regeneration. I still have redirect as well, so I could take this hit if I wanted to. I guess you keep putting sidekick and stuff on yourself. Like, every time I push the blue shielding button on Naga, I just get a power from it. It's just get 1 free power. It's so strong. And I think we eventually hit a critical mass point where we just can go for it. Also, this thing should be critting like crazy now. And it will start triggering regenerations, and then when I trigger regenerations, I get powers. It's kind of... I feel like this bit's kind of crazy, actually. Now, should I have pushed this button? Perhaps. I could still generate water, to be fair. You know what? Pop one of these as well. Have another turn. Soup from the heavens. Oh, and of course, every time I pop regeneration now, I get shielding as well, so I'm, like, not wasting all my regeneration healing necessarily anymore. I am kind of, but at least it's turning into a bit of shields. You can do one of these. So you hit him back. And if you can, give him one of these as well. Urge him again. And I've not even done. I did realize I've not done yet. I have more actions I can do. Like, at this point, having 2 units on 4 power... Okay, sorry. 1 unit on 4 power, 2 on 3. I think that's locked in, not temporary. It feels kind of crazy. The scaling is out of control. And what's even better is the things that scale me shield me. Shield and heal. That was a lot of damage I just saw coming from you. Okay. So maybe don't get too overconfident. It is a slow and insidious killer normally. That's a lot of damage. Maybe we should have redirected that. That might have been a smarter play. I think instead I'll just give myself a bit more shielding. Play around with. Is the bleed going to cause you to break here? I'm actually not sure how this interacts. The only, like, sad thing is the cat kind of doesn't have any mana to do his big attacks, but... just his base attack is kind of okay. Oh, he cleansed the debuff off, okay. Yikes. That was a lot of damage to Double Boy. Alright, well, we get to Resurrect, so that's fine. That's the Resurrect used. Didn't predict the AoE had the attack at the end of it, my bad. You really need to break this turn. How much force do I have? None. Let me take a redirect here. If I redirect, though, if I redirect, I don't have the mana for this. I think I actually have to just push this button. You know, as well, where's my thing that cleanses, not corruption? Where's the one that removes debuffs? Let me do that on you. Get rid of the weakness. Nice. So the AoE damage is still coming in, so I'm not out of the woods just yet. Actually, he's got quite a lot of health still. I've come in a bit silent. I was like, oh, we're comfortable here. But accidentally popping the res is maybe a little bit spooked. So I think this is 38 damage coming from this. Then 22 off this. So I think it's 60 damage coming into the Naga. Which is pretty not good. However, it does give me the opportunity to do this. And this. The Naga has a lot of health now. And everyone else has got crits. You can sidekick. It is actually mana generation is like my slight weakness now. I can't quite keep up with all the things I can possibly do. I guess I'll do this as well, just to fully top ourselves up again. Or near fully top ourselves up. Just do a base attack here. Bearing in mind as well, the Naga does a lot of retaliation damage. So the item that generates 7 random Aether, yeah, I've got the deck of cards. I probably should have used it. Because it'll recharge once at least at the end of this battle. I mean, I think I've won this, to be honest with you, but... yeah. It just got a little bit scary at the end. I forgot about the attack that goes off when he ages to 5. I didn't account for it. Alright, double worthiness to 5. Ding. Which, as I said, just gives you Aether Crystals, which is pointless. Naga does level. It would take so much for me to replace the Naga abilities. I think the 5 max health is just insane. I'll see what I can do at the next vendor. Actually, how much is your experience right now? I'll buy 1 experience here. Okay, I think the only person I could have got up there was Domovoy, so I think I've already, like, whiffed, basically. That's interesting. Instead of the belt on the cat. The belt's so nice, though. No, it's not the belt. The interrupt is too powerful. I think this is worth buying because the experience isn't going to happen. I'll buy another one of these in case I need it. I guess because the money's not going to go anywhere, I'll do this just to, you know, see what we could have won. Yeah, there was no way I was going to get Domovoy up. Alright, final boss time. Which, as I said, it's on the hardest difficulty. Maybe we'll get some new text here. I think irrespective of the result, I'm actually quite proud of this, because I thought we were going to down the first floor. I was a bit worried that I was going to have to, like, fill the rest of the stream out with other things, but... I might not need to. Also, I think this might be the most coherent one I've put together. Maybe not the strongest, but just everything seems to work, like, somewhat intelligently. Chernobog, nothing? I came here on Mythic difficulty. I'm expecting a Mythic, you know, text. Oh, God. Come on. Whatever. Right, fine. I'll just beat you. Oh, this guy might have more effects now that I think about it. Whenever an ally attacks an enemy with 3 more terror plays dodge that ally, I think that's new. That's not new, I think, because you always got power. I might have an issue here not being able to deal with debuffs. I think that's going to be my big weakness. Because I really didn't plan for it. Okay, the hands didn't get another effect. Alright, well this is going to be hard, I think. I'm actually quite happy with the opening though, because he's just attacking the guy that I want to get attacked. How many items I've got? That's crazy. Unfortunately, there's no fire on the hands. I think I'm going to use an item to break some poison on one of the limbs. It's somewhat arbitrary which I pick. Yeah, I really don't want to pick up the corruption just yet. So we'll have a chill opening turn, I think. And the purge is very nice. Okay, I want to break the hand. Triggers the regeneration stacks across the board as well. I didn't free the Naga to use the effects of it, but it's still okay. Generate some sidekick. That's pretty spooky. Can I stop you from doing that by purging you? I can. Let's use the purge item. I know the Naga... I guess I should check the Naga was going to purge, but I don't think he was going to do it. Also, I can attack the hand here. bled the body there. And then we just do a base attack into the body. As a reminder, the slow style battle actually suits me, because we are going to start scaling off regenerated prime. Even if it's just through natural use of using the regeneration. If I don't pop it myself, it still is occurring. Also, I've set up a great board state right now for an AoE damage. You're going to dodge the first attack, which is really annoying. I have to eat the hit from the Naga. I wanted to get this off, but, you know, these kind of countered me. This is fine. You know what? This is actually completely okay. And I'll tell you why when I figure it out. We'll do this to get the force. We'll start generating power now. The cat's attack is a guaranteed crit. I think I should reset someone's action. I think it should be the cat I reset as well. Domovoy is down. The Naga's going to hit me. But am I not going to block with my own Naga? No, I don't, because it doesn't do on retaliate. Fair enough. Now I'm going to reset the cat. And the cat is going to do the same thing again. I'm not going to generate corruption because there's no reason to. This is pretty spooky, but I have a lot of shielding. Well, actually, it's a redirect anyway, so it's not that spooky. Oh, I've generated glory. I mean, I don't think we've ever lost a battle where I generated glory, so this is a W. It's blessed. I will say the debuffs are starting to stack, but I think I just have to deal with it. Okay, I can finally... Oh, you changed the earth, you nerd. I was going to say I can finally do my AoE fire maneuver, but I guess I shouldn't. Actually, I will. I'm going to use the item to break you. Yeah, the boss is healthy, but it's fine for now. As I said, I'm scaling and I'll get to the point where I start chunking him down for big amounts of damage. So this attack is going to go into Domovoy right now. This attack is going into the cat. Do I want to do a redirect to take one of these hits? I probably should do, because the Naga is way better placed to take in these hits. And I think I just keep pushing this button to scale. More power. Then you take sidekick. I should probably have done this at the start of the turn, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway because no one else attacked. Okay. I actually forgot as well, the Naga's going to dodge the single hit, so it's actually a really good redirect. And now the damage is going in. That was 100 damage from Retaliate. The hand is in wind mode. That's a bit of an issue, because I can't really deal with the wind. I feel like I always have a million consumables coming to the final boss. Yeah, I kind of do. They maybe give you too many consumables, to be honest with you. I still have break poise as well if I want to try and do something with that, but I can't break it anyway, so I guess what's the point? Okay, let me purge you to slow you down. Perfect. I'll get some more sidekick going. The cat is the one that's going to take the hit here. You know what? We generate enough power. Let's start hitting them. I do run the risk of, like, falling foul of the balancing act right now where... Sure, I'm scaling, but there'll become a point where he just one-shots me. How was that not a crit, by the way? Rule me that game. Like, that's pretty big damage to the cat. Okay, they're the perfect two enemies to summon, because I think I can deal with both. Kind of sucks that he's got glory now. Okay, AoE Slice actually doesn't pick up a kill here. I think I do this into it, though. Okay, I got the crit, so it killed. Actually, I kind of misplayed that turn. I should have got Force on my guy, or made sure he had Force, just so he would always get the kit to get the always get the crit to get the kill. Okay, you might want to do Thorns because you're getting hit here. We could also possibly use the Purging Harp. Never mind, the Purging Harp has been used. Okay, what you could do is do this into this, as promised. But then I could reset you. I could also start to remove debuffs now I think about it. I do have a potion that does that, but... You know what? I'm actually going to break the hand a little bit. I probably won't be able to break it this turn, but next turn I can break it. I'm kind of caught in a loop right now where I keep not using that item because I'm like, oh, I'll wait till I can break with it, but I think I just don't have the range to break like 6 in one turn right now. Or if I do, it's in Domovoy, weirdly. This is going to start getting scary now because he's going to start attacking enemies with terror on them. The hands are back as well. The one turn I get to do my AoE damage, you don't have that damage on your hands. Are you serious? I'd probably still do it just to free the guys. Also, it will actually do quite a lot of work for me in terms of generating power. Soup from heaven! Get him! I think I actually... Do I have one, actually? I do. I think I should break a hand still. Just to free a guy. No, I think you just do a base attack. Like, 70 damage is really good still. Very happy with it. You'll get to retaliate because you've got Force. Don't know how you missed one of those, but sure. Alright, you've corrupted the cat. Your hand is now winged. Which is really annoying, because the cat's the one that does wind damage. I think it's soup from heaven again. Just keep getting the regeneration to trigger. Keep getting scaling. I really want to break the hand. Fuck, maybe I just send... No, it's not the right option. Like, maybe I should just take 15 corruption and then use an item to remove the corruption again. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do that. Oh, I can't. I'm not allowed to use this ability for whatever reason. It's like turbo turned off. I guess maybe you're not allowed to break the hand with an ability that is corrupted. Maybe that's what's occurring. Alright, my bottom guy is getting attacked, so you should definitely do this again. And I guess you just do this. Any turn the Naga's getting attacked, I should just do that. Now, I may have fucked up a bit here, because I don't think I used an item this turn. I definitely should use an item every turn. Okay, I've not finished my turn, good. Even if I just use Shielding Potion, I should still do it. That's a lot of damage that I didn't realize was incoming. Get rid of some of the debuffs on Naga. It's my turn. Ow. Got dodged now. Oh, he's got to an age where he's getting dodged now. That's going to be a problem. This guy's gonna be really hard to kill now. I have burnt the dodge. Does corruption count as a debuff? No. It's his own unique thing. Fuck, they generated the Naga guy. I have to do this, because I have to kill the Naga, so he doesn't retaliate. He's going to break a hand as well, actually, so this is actually a pretty good turn for me. Soup from heaven. Huge. The dog's doing it. Scary guy. Let's get sidekick going. Now, I think we need to guarantee the crit is incoming. I think you do your free action turn again. Cool to write about the suit dog? Maybe, actually. It has got a lot of value, this game. Is there an item I can use this turn that's proactive? I guess let's just start reactivating people getting 2 turns. Fuck, maybe I give Domovoy another turn. It can put out some decent damage. I want to do this for certain. The guaranteed crit, and it'll break 3 points. He was right, just to let the rub up. Well, let's not get too hasty. Increase crit chance and will scale me like crazy. It's actually a real shame I got rid of the burning one now, because this cooking could have gone crazy if I turned it into burn. Again, I've been super lucky with the boss keepers attacking the Naga. And it's like, the Naga is just the ultimate counter to a big single target damage attack. Because it dodges the first hit because of its ability. And counters. Okay, this turn you're not doing it, though. That's a lot of damage. Perhaps I can break you. I guess we're at the point now where I could probably just send an ability out there. Oh, I'm not allowed to use this still. I could just send an ability out there, because who cares if we get corruption. It's not quite over yet. It's close to it. But I think it's still losable. I think it's not losable anymore, because I think he'll break with bleed. Imagine this was for all the marbles, so it's under 1 health. You know what? Let's do it this way. Ladies and gentlemen, first time ever achieved, I assume. At least for me. First time of asking, the win streak, it continues. Not only in Heroic anymore, but into Mythic. First time on Mythic, brought a soup dog that had like very little worthiness. We basically not even used the character. Take it all the way to the end of the game, win, and catch 3 new creatures as well. And only had 1 creature die once. It got brought back. I've been in the game on Mythic difficulty. By following Aethermancer Early Access version, we're working hard to add more content and further improve the game. I think I've done. I mean, I guess I can go through the game beating it with everyone else, but I think that's it. I think there's like nothing else I can do other than just like continue win streaking now. I've bought everything from you. I think I bought everything from you. I've not talked to you about everything, but, you know. I've at least purchased everything from you. I guess I've not bought everything from the cat yet, but, you know. It's just cosmetics. And even then, I bought, like, a pretty decent amount of stuff. I believe developers had a bounty of £3 million on the first Mythic win with worthiness too. Well, I know who I'm going to email after this. Everything's soul bonded. Scarecrow's still laughing. And the last guy we need to talk to is the one up here. And I'm pretty certain I've done his stuff. Yeah, it's all achieved, so yeah. I don't know if that's the end of the Aethermancer series for now. I mean, I guess we could go through and play some other characters. Maybe I'll have a quick look through at some point and just see if there's any character I've not played as. And maybe we'll try and run through a run with them. But other than that, I think I'm done. Anyway, thanks for watching this episode of YouTube. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not leave a like and subscribe. Everything helps me out. I'll see you next time. Bye!